Eternal life. What does it really mean to have eternal life? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Podium of Truth, where God's message is our mission. Eternal life. Sounds fancy, doesn't it? Most people hear eternal life and think it means to live forever. If that's the case, everybody has eternal life. But that's not exactly great news, because there's some people who are going to live for eternity in a lake of fire. And there's nothing exciting about that. So here's the question I have for you today. Are you really living, or are you the walking dead? See, eternal life is knowing God. Jesus makes that clear in John 17, verse 3. Boom! And this is eternal life, that they may know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. And I'm not just talking about knowing random facts about God like you know random things about celebrities. Oh yeah, I heard he created the stars. I heard he parted the Red Sea once. That's trivia, not relationship. Knowing God is intimately walking with Him, hearing Him, feeling His presence. Without God, there's only death. You can have all the money in the world, the nicest clothes to wear, the fanciest car to drive around, nice house to live in. But without God, you're still empty. It's like putting glitter on a coffin. Pretty on the outside, but it's still death. Paul says this in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 1. And you he made alive, who was dead in trespasses and sin. Not just wounded, not just sick, but dead. And there are some who are still walking around like a zombie in the apocalypse, disconnected from the source of life. And let me tell you, Jesus didn't come to just make bad people good. He came to make dead people alive. And here's the good news. Eternal life isn't a post-death upgrade. Eternal life starts right now, the moment you accept Christ into your heart. When you surrender your life to Jesus, eternal life has begun. It's living with purpose, walking in His light, and experiencing His love. According to John 10:10, He didn't come to just give us life, but abundant life. Now, this doesn't mean that you're suddenly gonna get a nice mansion, a fancy yacht, or even a private jet. Now, let's be real. Some of y'all can't even drive in a straight line, much less pilot a plane. But what it does mean when you have eternal life in God is that you have peace in the storm, joy in the struggle, and hope for the future. See, God doesn't want you to just survive life. He wants you to thrive in Him. You're not called to be a spiritual zombie, but living testimonies of His goodness and power. So I'm going to ask, are you living or the walking dead? Eternal life isn't about living forever. It's about living forever with Him. So stop chasing things that don't give life. Instead, start chasing Jesus, the way, the truth, and the life, according to John 14:6. So leave the zombie life behind and step into eternal life that God offers through Jesus Christ. Thank you for watching the Podium of Truth, spreading the gospel best way we know how.